welcome back to the Sogcast. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Garrett.
Mariners fighting for first place. Neck and neck with the Astros. The Mariners won tonight on Friday, with the Astros losing in Baltimore, which puts us a half game out of first place. I mean, the Mariners have been on absolute fire since the All-Star break and the trade deadline. Really making the moves. The Baltimore series was kind of a downer. Should have taken 2 out of the 3. One of those games, the loss was solely on Dylan
Moore, yep.
Unfortunately, Dylan Moore's shoddy defense in right field, I believe, led to all 4 runs scoring. Misplays, taking bad angles, dropped fly balls. I think the worst one, I don't know, it was kind of funny, is the one with the home run that barely cleared the wall, and it looked like it probably could have been robbed, and he read the angle of the ball wrong, so he was standing like 10 feet away from the fence to play the hop off the wall, and it just shot right over. That was kind of sad. Dylan Moore is not long for this team, unfortunately.
But he hit a double today.
He did hit a double today.
Doesn't that mean he should stay on the team?
Which would make him like 3 for his last like 65.
Yeah.
This has been a months long slump, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Even with the double today, which broke the slump, but Dylan Moore is just it's time to cut ties, unfortunately. I've liked Demo a lot. His versatility has helped us. He is a Gold Glove winner, but it's not getting the job done anymore. He's pretty much a pinch runner now.
That's it. That's really all he can do.
It's really all he can do. And we have Miles Mastrobuoni for that. Although
No, we don't.
Mastrobuoni did get sent back down to Tacoma for the second time this year. I don't know how long that will last. I expect him to be up soon. But with the Mariners having some people heal from injuries, Luke Raley is officially reinstated, and Taylor Saucedo back, which is another lefty in the bullpen.
A third lefty.
Matt's probably high five in the air right now. He's pumped. 3 lefties in the bullpen. We went from barely having one, and then because Gabe was our only one, and he had dealt with some injury stuff earlier in the year, and now we have 3. That's a good chunk of left-handed bullpen arms. Taylor Saucedo has been up and down. He's been dealing with a lot of injuries this year. And then Ferguson, who we got at the trade deadline.
Yep.
And Gabe Spire. So 3 lefties in the bullpen. That's nice to see. The Mariners offense has been very hot, except for the Baltimore series, but runs were hard to come by for both teams in that whole series. The Baltimore series, that was kind of one to forget and just move past.
Totally.
Nothing to dwell on there.
A couple of tough losses, but yeah, you can't dwell on it. You just got to keep playing ball, man.
Well, and even the one win the Mariners got in that series was a 1-0 win. So, and I remember texting you guys being like, well, it's hard to complain when you get a 1-0 road shutout, which is huge, but you would have liked to see the bats cooking. But Baltimore's pitching is on fire right now. They actually had a perfect game going against Houston into the 8th inning tonight. 7 2/3. So, almost there. It was an infield single with an error on top of it. So it just but Astros lose. And America wins.
There you go. Yeah, we beat the Mets tonight. That was a great game. What a crazy game.
That was so much fun to watch. It was really nice to sit back and watch.
Back and forth. A lot of runs being scored.
For both teams. 11-9 was the final score. Mariners taking that. They set a franchise record with 9 doubles in one game. Cal had a home run. He had 2 doubles.
Number 46.
46. 2 away from the all-time record for a catcher,
Salvador Perez, and 48.
Yeah, in 21, which was also round about the juiced ball era. So Cal's doing it without a juiced ball, but he's got the torpedo bat. Players Weekend, so also all the bats are super decked out and really fun. Got a lot of really cool bats out there. Cal's personalized one is awesome. Suarez with his double bubble gum one is really cool. JP has like a Rasta bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell what he's going for there.
Yeah.
I love Players Weekend.
It's fun, man.
It is fun.
You get pink gloves and cool bats, pencils and stuff like that.
Yeah, all types of cool stuff. Nicknames on jerseys, weird colors. It's a very fun weekend. I'm kind of glad that they've given this weekend for the players, like just randomly in the season, to be like, you know what, express yourself even a little bit more. Go and have fun. And the personalized bats are all really cool. Every bat looks like a hockey goalie's helmet.
There you go. Yeah, that is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, give the players a chance to kind of show their personality a little bit more. Players like it, fans like it. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. It looks cool. It's just good for the game.
It is, and it's very fun. And it's nice when you score a bunch of runs on top of it.
Totally.
Although, oh man, I bet it's so sad when you get jammed on a fastball and break your personalized bat, just this very intricate, colored, decorated bat, and it just shatters in your hand. That's got to be tough. But yeah, Mariners keep winning. It's fun. One of the hottest teams in baseball, and it looks like our chances. I mean, we're Mariners fans. It's can always bite you in the ass, but it really looks like the Mariners' chances of playoffs one way or another is super high. We're currently top in line in the wild card race, and we're a half game back from taking the division. So playoffs seem to be a real possibility this year.
I'll give you one better. We might be able to play ourselves into a bye.
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't it?
It would be. Nice.
I just got goosebumps a little bit.
This Mariners team is making me very happy right now. This is what we've waited for so long. And again, we touched about this on earlier episodes, but shout out to Cal Raleigh for putting his foot down when he signed his extension and said, you want me to sign with this team? You have to build around me. We have to become a playoff caliber team. And to the front office's credit, they absolutely did it. And it's showing. Naylor has just been playing out of his mind. It seems like he's always on base. He has the most stolen bases since the All-Star break.
Setting records.
Yeah. And it's really funny. It just goes to show that with the art of base stealing, it doesn't matter how fast you are. Like you could have the fastest guy in the world, and they don't always steal bases because there's a legit strategy involved with how big of a lead you can comfortably take, reading the pitcher's delivery, when to make that jump. And so Naylor is not fast by any means, and he has been an absolute terror in a good way on the base paths.
Totally. I'm no base stealing expert by any means, but I gotta think that there's some kind of like a difference between your max speed and like your quickness on the jump too. You might not be fast, but you can accelerate a little bit. Yeah. You're like Toad in Mario Kart.
Yeah. But it's crazy. He's becoming a legit base stealing threat.
Totally.
And we always like to joke, oh, we signed Naylor because of his speed. But yeah, he's been playing out of his mind, and it's so cool to see someone just come in here and make an impact immediately. It seems like every game he's in the lineup, he's doing something that positively affects the game. He's been all over the place. He's dealing with a little bit of a sickness right now. He was not in Friday's lineup, but he was in the dugout. He was chilling. He seems fine. Probably just wasn't 100%. Had Donovan Solano at first base today. He had a double. Almost had a 3-run home run. It looked absolutely blasted off the bat, but still getting it done. Everyone's kind of getting it done except for Demo. Unfortunately, he's probably
Suarez. Unfortunately,
I don't know. Suarez, he's hustling a lot. He's scored some runs from second. He's not a fast guy either, and he's not going to steal bases. But I don't know. He's hustling out there. I think he's fine. Obviously, his slash line has been less than stellar since the trade. I don't think he's hit one home run, I think,
I think so.
since he's been here. I'm not concerned about it, although I still wish that we had Ben Williamson at third and Suarez at least DHing, but whatever. Suarez will come around. His average was never that insane anyways. It wasn't like he was a top tier average guy, but he does have power, and I think the home runs will come, and when they start coming, it will come in bunches.
I'm with you. I'm not too worried about it. Same thing with Cal. He's not a big average guy, but the power is just outrageous.
Yeah.
Hits from both sides of the plate. He gets hits. He takes his walks too. There was about a week there where he didn't hit a home run, and everyone was like, "The world is on fire.
What's happening?
This team is down the tubes. He's washed." Like, dude, it's been 5 days since he's hit a home run. I think we're gonna be okay, and we're absolutely fine. I'm not worried about Cal at all.
Oh, and he bounced back. He hit 3 home runs in 3 games. Had another home run tonight. Cal.
I don't want to hear anything about. I'm worried about Cal, dude. You're not watching the game. Shut up. You don't know anything.
Cal for MVP. I fully believe that. That's not even a bit. I 100% think Cal deserves MVP. I think he's only missed 2 games this entire season. As a catcher, that's absolutely insane, the amount of innings this guy catches. And even when he's not catching, he's DHing. And even when he has an off day, he pinch hits. So he's played. Yeah, I think he's only had 2 or 3 games this entire season that he has not played in, which for a catcher is crazy. It's wild how long he's out there. And the fact that he manages to stay healthy with all of that. And
somehow, dude.
And he's tough as nails. You see him get nailed by foul tips and stuff all the time. Off his legs, off his wrists.
Off his thighs. That can't feel good.
Nah, and he's cornbread tough.
He's got a new sponsor.
Yeah.
He's got the Honey Bucket sponsor.
He does have the Honey Bucket sponsor, which is something. Hey, good for him. Get that sponsorship money. Another player I really want to talk about he just quietly goes about with how good he is too, and that's Cole Young.
Oh my God, yeah.
Cole Young is hitting the cover off the ball. A couple monster home runs. Tons of extra base hits. He had that game where he had a home run and a triple. I thought he was gonna. I mean, that's the toughest one for the cycle right there. I really thought he could pull it off that game, especially because it was like his first 2 at bats. You start off the game 2 for 2 with a home run and a triple, and the cycle is within reach right there. That would have been cool if he got it, but his defense is phenomenal. Hitting the ball very, very well. I mean, our lineup is so stacked. Everyone's hitting the ball.
Canzone is great.
Canzone is awesome.
JP's down there in the 8 spot now, which is, I always love to see that. 8, 9, and 1 is JP's like perfect zone. And no matter where you slot him in there, he's going to perform for you.
Yeah. And JP has proven time and time again that, just like you said, top of the lineup, bottom of the lineup, he gets it done. I was camping last week and I missed it. He had a 17 pitch at bat.
Yeah, dude.
That is
I think it ended in a ground out, but that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That is a productive at bat,
to say the least.
I mean,
Cole Young had a crazy one too. I think it was 12 pitches for a walk, maybe. I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Make sure I got that right.
17 pitch at bat. I mean, a lot of a pitcher that's dealing won't throw 17 pitches in an inning, and to go 17 pitches to one player, wild.
Gotta shout out that pitcher Hauser though, who threw 45 pitches in the first inning, saw 10 batters, and then still pitched 5.
Yeah,
or I think it was 5.
Yeah, it was 5. Yeah, that's
gnarly.
That was quite the comeback from him.
Shaking the rust off a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, our lineup just top down. It's just really fun baseball.
Yeah, it's nice to not have, your first 3 batters be like pretty solid, and then they're like, all right, can't wait for the 4th inning.
Yeah,
might get to see it again. It's up and down. It's awesome.
Yeah, when your 1 through 9 hitters can all produce at the plate, it's so good to see, and there's never a lull. There's never like, oh, we'll get him next inning because each guy can produce. Randy has been on fire after such a kind of slow and I'll say it lazy start to the season. That Randy is long gone. This Randy is always hustling, hitting the ball hard, making plays. It's just I don't even know what the true like downside in the Mariners game is right now.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Our pitching has been.
I don't want to say anything bad about the starting pitching, but if you had to say something, I mean, sometimes they don't have it.
Yeah,
and that's fine. You're not going to have it every single day.
No, and
Castillo had a kind of pretty bad day today.
I was saying, like, imagine how pissed Logan Gilbert is seeing Castillo give up 6 runs and the Mariners just have a nice offensive showing and have a good victory where Logan is carrying the team on his back for he got the no decision in Baltimore. Yeah,
Did he pitch 7 innings?
Yeah.
Yeah. He finally has a long outing. I mean, I think a big criticism of Logan right now is that he can't go super deep into games, and then he does it, and your offense can't help you a lick.
Yeah, that was tough. It always seems
that guy just cannot catch a break, man. Every time his like win-loss, which I hate win-loss for pitchers, it means nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good on paper. You're like, God, this guy loses every game he plays. He's great.
He's great.
It's not all on him.
It just seems like the Mariners always have the one pitcher who just cannot catch a break and they can't score any runs. He gets no run support.
This time around, it's Logan.
It is Logan, unfortunately.
Miller should be coming back.
Miller is coming back, and a corresponding move with that, Logan Evans went on the Phantom IL. So then that freed up room for Rayleigh and Saucedo. We'll see what happens with Robles, hopefully returning sooner rather than later. He's still rehabbing in Tacoma. I know they wanted him down there for a while.
They want him like 50 at-bats or something?
Some around that, yeah, 50 to 60 at-bats. So that's going to take a little bit of time. And who knows how ready he'll be. He's missed, damn near the entire season. But I don't know what kind of corresponding moves the Mariners are going to make.
You got to imagine Demo's on the chopping block. Just a hard DFA.
I think that is unfortunately what's going to happen. Or maybe not that unfortunately. It is tough. Demo was a bright spot for us. He was a scrappy guy and played his role well. And it's just not happening. Demo will always.
The dive is too severe this time around.
It's too severe, and there's been no he's coming back
showing a little bit.
Yeah, it's been nothing. He's been lost out there, and
but that double today,
and the shitty defense in Baltimore that did not help his case because that was one of the things that kept him around was like, okay, he's not hitting, but he's a utility guy. You can put him anywhere, he'll get the job done, and when you single-handedly lose a game with your defense, which is the reason you're still around.
I'm going to put a little bit of that on Dan as well, dude. That rain delay game, I think the first game in Baltimore.
Which one? There was a bunch of rain delays in Baltimore. That was also part of the crappy series is rain delay after rain delay. But yeah, that was game 2. With,
right, I remember.
The one you're talking about.
Yeah, it was another Logan start.
Yep.
Well, whatever. The lineup was Garver was DHing, Demo was starting in right field,
Polanco at second,
and Polanco was playing second base. And I was like, I hope this game gets rained out. Honestly, let's not play this one.
Yeah, that was shocking to me. That is not a winning lineup.
No.
And that seemed very odd to me.
There was the second game because I was like, you want to take the series in 2 games. Don't wait for the third game. Because you know what happens? You might end up losing the series, and look what happens.
That's exactly what happened.
So if you're trying to take the series in 2 games after winning 1-0 the night before, that's not the lineup you put on the field. What was that?
I don't know. That was very, very weird to me. And honestly, to be fair, even tonight, the lineup was a little, I don't know, Solano at first seemed, I guess with Naylor being sick.
Little low expectations going into this one.
Yeah.
They all performed, though. It was a great game.
Yeah. I mean, the offense showed up.
If they hadn't,
Yeah.
then you're blaming Dan for sure.
Yeah, but no, you're 100% correct with that very, very questionable lineup in game 2 in Baltimore. I'm not really sure what they were going for there. Yeah, guys need their rest and stuff, but I don't know. It was not a winning lineup, and we lost, and we lost the series, and that was very weird. Dan's decision making is still kind of up in the air. He's a rookie manager. I think he's doing quite well. You know, his decision making has vastly improved than it was at the beginning of the season. Oh,
We lost the Phillies.
oh no, not the Phillies. But it has gotten better. The team seems to be performing well for him, and you know, he's had his one ejection that he had way earlier in the season with, I think, CB Buckner.
The first ejection of his career.
Entire career as a player or a manager. But it doesn't, I don't know. I never see him really getting like upset with the umpires or like talking too much. But I don't know. It doesn't bother me like it did with Scott. I don't know. Scott with
because Scott just gives him that face, like
The
the
Scott
old
face.
like, oh come on, man, like that looking face, like like do something. Then if you're upset, Dan just seems a little more even keeled, not
Yes.
so like subdued like Scott was, but
and Dan,
just less of a hothead, just like not really that kind of guy.
I guess
I mean,
so.
unless it's egregious, then get tossed, get out there and cause a ruckus, man.
And honestly, it also just feels like the Mariners haven't really been hosed on that many calls. Like, bad calls are going to happen and stuff. The strike zone on Friday night tonight was particularly egregious. This umpire was struggling on the outside corner, but he was struggling for both teams. So, I mean, there's no use to really. If it's consistently bad in that one spot, you can kind of work around it. So
That's the zone. You
Yeah.
just know that's the zone for the day.
yeah.
Take a centimeter step back and,
Yeah.
and square one up.
And Dan seems to be doing very well with the players. He's definitely a player's manager. And you can tell the guys seem to really like playing for him. And yeah, he's got that calm demeanor. He's just got some decision making to work on. This one was kind of controversial. This was during Logan Gilbert's start in Baltimore. And I actually really liked it. Logan Gilbert got pulled at just 74 pitches. I thought it was the right decision. I thought that was a very good call by Dan. Logan had been getting hit hard for 2 innings straight. Every time they were making contact with the ball, it was hit very hard. He gave up the home run the inning before, and then just deep doubles, and he was getting smacked around. And one thing we've criticized Dan before is kind of leaving pitchers in a little too long to finish it out. And I thought he pulled Logan at the perfect time. Even though his pitch count was only in the 70s, you know, when you're getting hit like that, and, you know, it was time to take him out. It was the right call, I think.
Yeah. Could have seen that again tonight, except Castillo, it was like the 4th inning. He'd already given up 6 runs, and there's 2 outs. You got to get him out of there, but they just need him to get that one more out. Just finish out the 4th, man. But yeah, that was tough. Tough call. It's the 4th inning. You don't want to pull your pitcher at 3 2/3.
Yeah, and especially, you know, another road trip without the days off. I mean, it's not that crazy of a road trip, but still, you need to save your bullpen as much as possible. You need your starter to at least get through the 4th inning. So,
I mean, that's bare minimum.
yeah.
4? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Especially when Wu goes out there and does 6 every single week.
Yeah. Wu has been he's been giving up the long ball a lot recently, too.
I mean, he's working like a crazy amount.
Yeah. But our pitching, I would say, is probably our weakest point right now.
That's crazy.
And it's not even like our pitching is terrible. It's just our weakest point. It's not our offense, that's for sure. But, yeah, pitching and our bullpen is still, it's not lights out. It's dimmer. It's got a dimmer that works very well, but it's not lights out. You know, we've had everyone seems to be rocky at times.
Brash is killing it.
Brash he was a little rocky when he got the loss in the final game of the Baltimore series.
What?
He had 2 outs and was so close to getting out of it to send it to extras. Then a single and the double down the line with 2 outs for the walk-off. That was also the Baltimore Orioles' first walk-off this season.
No
Swear
way.
to God. And
Feels bad.
That feels a little bad. I couldn't believe that when I heard that. First walk-off for Baltimore this year, off of Brash. And that's what I mean by, no one is lights out. Brash is really good. And more often than not, he does shut the team down. Munoz, more often than not, shuts him down. But it's not a 100% certainty. And, that's to go with relievers. But our pitching and has been shaky for us. But hopefully now with Saucedo back, that's another bullpen arm, another lefty. Hopefully we can get a little bit more, concise and shut down bullpen innings. The bullpen pitched very well tonight, except for
Kowar. Yeah.
3-run bomb that put the Mets back into it. But other than that, very nice game. All around, very fun.
It was a great game. It was a really fun game.
Yeah, and I'll take those high scoring. I'll take 11-9 over 1-0. It's a lot more fun.
Yeah,
seeing everyone get involved on the offense and yeah,
we have for the past few years been such Mariners fans. Always kind of like down in the dumps, but trying to look on the bright side as best we can.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Uh-huh.
Just very Mariners-y things. And it seems like most years, this time comes around where we're close. Like we're actually moving in the right direction here.
Mm-hmm.
And people are still kind of hesitant because they're Mariners fans. They go, I can't buy it yet. It's like, I can't get my heart broken again. I can't invest so much into it because I know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing that happens every year.
Yep.
You know what? I'm all in.
I
am bought all the way in on this. I'm ready. Bring it on. Let's do it again. Shatter my hopes and dreams again. I don't care. Honestly, it'll be a sad off season if we don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I want it. I want it so badly. I'm all in.
Well, and very much like you said about and it has felt in years past though when are kind of gaining ground and we're nipping at the heels of the third wild card spot. In those years though, we still had black holes in our lineup. And this year we don't. With a 1 through 9 hitters that can hit, you feel comfortable going into every game.
Yeah, man.
And I definitely feel a lot more at peace this year. And it does help, like I said, with us already being the front runners for the wild card spot instead of, if Texas loses their next series and we take a series where we could almost get the third wild card spot. It's our wild card spot to lose and it's our division to win.
Absolutely. Well said. And I can't forget this, and I don't want you to forget this either. We DFA'd Polanco in the offseason and then signed him back on to play third base for us. And we did not have a first baseman to start this season. And look at this team now.
It is crazy.
Bro, we started very badly.
Yeah.
I was so down about our infield. It's
yeah.
Like JP is the only one out there. You have one infielder.
Yeah.
And even then, you can criticize JP's game at shortstop. But where we've come from where we were is so astounding to me.
100%. You look at what this roster was on opening day.
Oh.
It was bad. it was bad. Polanco at third. Demo or Masterboni at second. Rowdy Tellez or Donovan Solano as your starting first baseman.
There was a minute where we had Leody Taveras out there. That wasn't at the beginning of the season, right?
No, that was after Robles' injury and Luke Raley's oblique we brought in Tavares, and
What a ride it's been. It's not even over.
no,
We're just over halfway.
yeah. Oh, I mean, we're getting in the home stretch. You
Yeah.
know, every game, as we said, you know, every game matters the same, and these games matter the same, but a little bit more, a little bit more, and they do. It's true. You know, a win in April counts the same in the win column as a win in August, but now that the playoff hunt is really getting narrowed down, you know, the Astros have some tough series ahead of them. They're going against the Yankees pretty soon, who have been floundering, but you know, the Yankees are of course going to be hungry for a playoff spot. They're going up real soon against the Tigers, one of the hottest teams in baseball. And then the Mariners play the Astros sometime in September, I think early on September. It's not too far around the corner. So, you know, these games are important, but I've never felt more. I don't know the last time I've looked at a 1-9 Mariners lineup and just been like, damn, every single one of these guys can get the job done. And yeah, you know, this playoffs, we have a tough series coming up with the Phillies.
That's a rough one.
That's going to be some hard-fought baseball. And, you know, the Mets are a good team, too. And we were able to smack them around all game today.
Here's a problem that we've had in the past that we still have to this day. The Mariners play good baseball against good teams and bad baseball against teams under 500.
You saw it in the Baltimore series, 100%.
And you remember our game against Scooble?
Oh, yeah.
Tore that dude up.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Who saw that coming? Me. But it's crazy. Seems like there's no end in sight with that one. That's just going to be how it is. Stop playing down. We get smoked by the A's all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and the
Why?
A's. Yeah, it does seem to be the case. And I don't know what the answer is for that, if it's just like a team mentality of you feel comfortable going into this series. We did sweep the White Sox, which was good. We did not play down to the competition against the White Sox, which was good, but yeah, the Baltimore series, talk about playing down. None of the bats were working, and hitting is contagious, and so is slumping, and that no one really showed out too much in that dreadful Baltimore series. But hopefully, you know, they leave that in the rear view, and this kicking off with the Mets, we can bring it over to the Phillies. I saw Duran that the Phillies traded for. He actually took a comebacker off his ankle tonight and had to be carted off.
Oh, no.
Hope he's okay. He's one of my favorite relievers in baseball. He's so electric. And it's not a good thing that he got hurt, but it could work out in the Mariners' favor if he's not able to pitch in this Phillies series.
Not having to face one of the nastiest relievers is a good thing.
Yes.
Players getting hurt is a bad thing.
Yes.
So there's a balance there.
Yep. Ooh, that's kind of funny. It reminds me, because I was thinking, like, no matter how much I hate a player, I never want to see anyone get injured, ever. One of my most hated players, I hate Alex Bregman. This is kind of not the smoothest of segues, but it does involve Alex Bregman. Bregman returned to Houston as a member of the Boston Red Sox. And in Bregman's first at bat, the Houston Astros fans applauded for him. And then he proceeded to hit a home run. And his next at bat, the Astros fans booed him coming up to the plate. That just lets you show the quality of fan base in Houston. The Mariners fans just don't do that kind of thing. When Ty France returned, when Suarez returned, when he was in Arizona and came to Seattle for a series, every at bat, we cheered for him. We love our guys. I could not imagine booing a fan favorite.
A Suarez.
Yeah.
Not happening.
No. And
he's so loved in this city.
Yes. And, we've touched on this before, how much a lot of the players seem to really gravitate towards the Mariners fan base. Mike Cameron is a huge one. Nelson Cruz.
Oh, my God. I was hoping Naylor would kind of come around because he he showed a little bit of like disgruntledness
Mhm.
when we first got him, but it was road games.
It was road.
And I was like, yeah, maybe when he comes back to T-Mobile, he'll see the fans and all the support he's going to get and maybe kind of like lighten up a little bit.
And
Not that I need him to lighten up too much. I don't
Right.
give a shit.
Yeah.
He's a great player. As long as he goes out there and wins us ball games, then good to go. But I want him to feel a little better.
and I think he has. Like,
Yeah.
even today with him being sick and not being in the lineup, it showed him on the, front step of the dugout, surrounded by his teammates, joking around and having fun.
Sorry to cut you
Oh,
off.
no.
He did say that he loves to watch the game and it helps him play better. We were talking about him stealing bases and
Yeah.
not being the fastest.
Yeah.
But he's paying attention, dude. He's just smart about everything.
Yeah.
The dude is locked in.
Yeah.
So good for him. I mean, he just wants to win. He also, you kind of jabbed at him a little bit when he didn't hoist the trident perfectly. I was not terribly beefing about it, but you're like, he could have hoisted it a little better.
He literally he held it up and then went, take this shit.
That's
And
what
then he
you
tried to
do.
hand it back to him, and he's just like,
I had no problem with that.
I thought it was pretty funny, but it just seemed like.
Did you hear what he said about the trident, though?
No.
Someone asked him, they're like, have you gotten used to hoisting the trident yet? And he was like, it's heavier than you think it is. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah. And, another good thing about Naylor is, like, every, comedy, you need the straight man.
You need the David Spade.
Yeah, you need the guy.
Chris Farley.
Yeah, perfect example. Tommy Boy, Chris Farley, and David Spade. You need the straight man for the jokes to like bounce off. And I think because this team is so vibrant and colorful, and that Naylor's playing the role of the straight man perfectly. The straight laced, not the prankster and stuff. And
Totally. You got to have both.
yeah, the yin and the yang.
The dude who just wants to show up and win ball games, and then the Victor Robleses,
Yeah.
who totally great competitor, but just a way lighter attitude
Oh yeah.
than a Josh Naylor. You need both.
You do. And yeah, I think he's playing his role perfectly, and it does seem that he's ever since the home series, I think he's kind of realized, and with the Mariners playing so well, that he realizes that this team is the real deal. The fans are behind him. The city is behind him. The front office is behind him.
We talked a lot about kind of all the different parts of the lineup. We haven't even mentioned the name Julio Rodriguez yet.
Which is crazy because he is on fire. And that's a really good point, because it's one of those things where, yeah, it's just like,
the expectation is so high for this guy.
Yep.
He really has to like go above and beyond, which he does.
he is.
And he still won't get the proper praise, I think.
Yeah, because, we've been more than critical about him, and it's true that he is a slow starter. Every year of his career, he has started slow, but he's also the first player in Major League history to have the first 4 years of his career be 2020 seasons.
That's outrageous.
That's insane. His defensive metrics are through the roof.
The way he flips the switch from being like so off to just so on, like all of his accolades, he just collects them in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
And he's absolutely, second half Julio is unstoppable. And he's hitting the hell out of the ball. His defense, he made some really nice catches tonight. And the nice catches that he made are not diving catches. They're not sliding catches, because he covers so much ground. It will be a shoestring catch, but it would be catches that other center fielders would have to dive for and might not make the catch. And he's able to catch them without even
Little shoestring catches.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude's outrageous.
Yeah. Second half Julio is incredible. And I mean, we were even talking around the All-Star break, like how he didn't necessarily deserve to be an All-Star, and Randy Arozarena deserved it over him. And, it all worked out with Julio taking a break from the All-Star game, which also we did support that decision.
Absolutely.
Especially like if you need the break to rest and get your head right, then we're all for that. And it worked out for everyone involved. Julio got his rest, and he's been, one of the best center fielders in all of baseball. And Randy got the recognition he deserved in the All-Star game. It was perfect. I'm really glad it worked out the way that it did. And yeah, Julio.
And look at them. They're both tearing it up.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. Man, it's so much fun. Definitely all in. You guys should be all in because, if you take the time to watch our show, chances are you're all in as well. This team really has the chance to get it done this year. It's gonna be ours to lose. I
want that bye.
Yeah. I really don't want the Astros to take the division again.
Yeah.
And, Houston.
What are some other things you want? I can tell you one thing I want. The Yankees are so close to not making the playoffs. They're right there. They're Marinersing.
They are.
I want them to know what it feels like.
I love watching New York completely turn on each other when they don't make the playoffs because they want to fire everybody. They want everyone gone. Don't forget the year that Aaron Judge broke the American League home run record. They booed him off the field in the playoffs. I can't understand that fan mentality. And maybe it's just because you're beaten down so much as a Mariners fan for so many years. But, the fact that someone almost, damn near single-handedly got you to the playoffs with their hitting, and then they struggle in the postseason and you boo them off the field, that is completely asinine and foreign to me. I do not understand that concept. It takes a lot for me to boo my own team, and I haven't done it once this year.
Good.
Yeah.
I probably have. The beginning of the season was so stupid.
The beginning of the season was absolutely atrocious. I cannot believe how much we've turned it around. And dealing with the injuries that we have. Logan Gilbert missing a bunch of time. Robles, Rayleigh, guys going down with injuries. And we've battled. We've become scrappy. We've gotten better. And just this team.
The team and the front office together, working together to win the series, the season.
The season, yeah.
Dude. And the pitching is on, the hitting is on at the same time, bro. That's unreal.
And it's easier for excellent offense to make up for less than stellar pitching than it is for excellent pitching to work
to rely on that to carry you through the season when you can't score any runs.
And we saw that last year. We saw that last year when we had
every day.
And we saw that last year when we had the best rotation in baseball, and we couldn't do enough to get it done because our bats just were not good enough. And so you can bail out a pitcher, like tonight, a perfect example. You can bail out a pitcher that gives up 6 runs. The best pitcher in the world can't bail out an offense that scores 0. You can't win if you don't score any runs. And so with our offense really, really shining, it's leading us to so many wins. We're 16 games above 500 right now. It's just...
I've never even heard of that number.
I didn't think it was possible.
I didn't know you could do that.
This is allowed?
Dude, so they're going to tell somebody and they're going to get us in trouble.
They're like, they're breaking the rules over there. They're winning too many games. We got it. We got to take I really want the division this year. And, as much as I hate Houston, it really is a testament to their team. They have been injured so much. They've done all of this without Yordan Alvarez, which is absolutely insane. Yordan Alvarez injured all season. Their pitching is beat up. They've dealt with so many call-ups and minor league guys, and I hate them. But
with Altuve in left field,
yeah, honestly, that didn't last very long. Altuve in left field is like Polanco at third. Like you realize pretty early on, like a month or two, you're like, this shit is not gonna work. This ain't happening. We tried and it's not.
I think he's played left a couple of times.
Yeah, I think they have him back pretty much in the infield though. I saw also Hader, great bullpen arm for Houston, is on the IL right now. So they're still dealing with their injuries. The Mariners, this is their time. This final month and a half of the season, that we really gotta take the lead and hold on to it. No pissing it away this year. I just, despite how many times I've been hurt before, I think the vibes are too high. I think the team connection is too strong that there's absolutely no way they're gonna piss away the chance at a playoff berth of some kind. Even if it's just the wild card, whatever. Playoffs are playoffs. You just have to get in. It's about being hot at the right time. And I truly feel that this Mariners ball club has what it takes. Hang the banner, 2025, Seattle Mariners, American League West.
I love to hear that.
Yes.
I love that you're all in. I'm all in. I'm sure Matt and Bella are both all in as well.
I mean, what is there to really be upset about right now? Like
I love that you said hang the banner too, because we're always saying hang the banner for like nothing. This is the only time it's actually meant what it means.
Yeah.
Hang the banner.
Hang the banner. Usually we're like, hey, the Mariners. Oh my God, that just made me remember. Do you remember the Mariners, how many games they struck out more than 10 times?
Hang the banner.
In a game last year. And we'd be like, oh, they only struck out 9 times? Hang the banner.
Yeah, exactly.
The hitting has done a complete 180 from last year and the year before that. The chases out of the zone. It was, oh my God, it was so ugly. I'm just thinking back on it now.
Yeah. Along with hang the banner, build the statue is another one.
Yeah.
Like,
Demo hit a double today. Build the statue.
There you go. And we're actually getting a statue. Ichiro's getting a statue.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Well deserved. Yeah. Guess we can.
Let's get a banner and a statue in the same year.
Let's do it. Ichiro, well deserved. I missed his ceremony because I was camping, but I did see some stuff. I really liked how he talked about the team. And one of the things that he said that I really liked is like how so many cities and teams get beaten down by losing, and it doesn't really happen here. We don't let it get to us. I mean,
Yes, we do.
I mean, to an extent, but we're so accustomed to it.
Yeah.
I was born with the losses.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a great ceremony.
Yeah, it
was really, really
well
cool.
deserved. One of the best to ever do it, and it is a damn shame that he did not come over to play Major League Baseball until he was 27 years old. Because if he had done it at 20, he would hold every hit record in the book. Yeah, despite coming over at 27 and the fact that he had over 3,000 hits, which is such an exclusive club, and what he could do on the baseball field, and a statue is very, very well deserved. Congratulations to Ichiro. And it's also, I mean, he's another one. He's played on a handful of teams. He went to New York. He went to Miami. And obviously he spent the most time with the Mariners, but his love for Seattle, the fact that he's still around all the time in the dugout with the team, just really goes.
Shagging fly balls in batting practice.
Yeah, he's just always around. Well deserved. Congratulations to Ichiro.
I think it was Riz. I want to say it was Riz on the radio the other day. Probably right after his speech ceremony type thing. He's like, Ichiro could suit up and go out there and have a real shot at getting a hit. He's still just, he's Ichiro, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, he's still very much in love with the game, and it shows, and even just to shag fly balls or play catch in the outfield during batting practice, his preparation, his work ethic, his love for the game is what made him one of the best to ever do it. Statue is well deserved. Congratulations to him. And hopefully we can do a banner and a statue
dude.
in the same in the same year.
We need it. Oh my God. When they revealed his number on the fucking home plate hanging on the thing, there's only 3 up there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks puny and like kind of sad. Now that there's 4, it looks way better.
Well, for the longest time, there was only 1, and it was just Jackie Robinson's 42.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember the first jersey retirement. That was really cool with Edgar. It was really cool. And then Griffey, and now Ichiro, and then next year, Randy Johnson. So
51.
That's going to be
It's going to look weird, but it's going to look better than having 3.
Yes.
It's just like, ooh, this team has not done a lot of things. Same with the banners.
Yeah.
It's a little sad.
Especially
some stadiums with just decorated, and we got nothing.
Also, the fact that we like hang banners for like wild card, like tight. That's awesome. That's
I
really
know.
Cool.
Well, let's get a banner and statue. We're doing it.
Banner and statue, and the way to get there is let's take care of these teams in front of us. Taking game 1 on the road against the nice Mets team. Take the series. We got the Phillies up next. That's going to be a hard-fought series. I like the Phillies. They're a fun team. And they're scrappy, and they're good. That's going to be a really fun series to watch. And then most importantly, we cannot, again, play down to Oakland. We need to.
That's important. That's really, really important.
That's very important. Because you got, especially with this race and, narrowing down, you got to beat the teams that you should beat. And so we cannot play down during the upcoming Oakland series. And yeah, as always, you win ball games. You feel good. I feel good. I feel great. I'm all in. And the Mariners are all in. You can see it in their vibes, the camaraderie. It's really nice. And let's just keep winning games. And let's take the damn division this year. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We gotta match the Phillies' energy.
Yes.
We gotta go in there playing hot.
Yes.
We gotta turn it up. Crank it up, dude.
Crank it up. Make it known. Really make a statement in that Phillies series. Be like, this is us. We're for real, and we're coming for that banner.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode. Make sure you're watching the Mariners. Tune in because they are playing out of their mind right now, and it's a very fun team from top to bottom. As for us, make sure you give us a like. Throw a comment our way. We love reading the comments.
I'll reply to all of them.
We do. We appreciate it very much, and we love commenting back with you guys. So give us a comment, give us a like, and as always, we'll be back with more Mariners news. Thank you all for listening, and go Mariners!